Hello guys, my name is Vinay Balaji and welcome to another professional prep video. In today's professional prep video, we'll be talking about a recurring topic in calculus called the mean value theorem. This is going to be the plan for the video. Basically, I'm going to go over the definition of the mean value theorem and basically dissect what it means so you guys can understand it. Go over the formula, then finally finish it off with an example so you guys can have a deeper understanding of the mean value theorem. All right, so basically the mean value theorem states that if f is a function that is continuous on the interval ab and differentiable on ab, then at least one real number c exists in the interval ab such that f prime of c equals f of b minus f of a over b minus a. All right, so there are a couple key terms here that you might not be familiar with, one of them being continuous, other one being differentiable. So what differentiable means is, so say if I have a linear line, right? That means the slope at this point is equal to the slope at this area. These two areas of slopes are equal. That is one of the cases that needs to be met. And then say if we had, to define continuous, say if you had like a function like this. This would be considered continuous. This is the x-axis, by the way. Let me redraw that. All right, there you go. So this is the x-axis, that is the y. Hope that makes sense. Basically, what continuous means is there is no asymptotes or holes anywhere. As long as there's no asymptotes or holes and the function is just continuing along in its line or direction, and there's no interruption, then the function is continuous. Only if both of these conditions are met, you can use the mean value theorem, which is f prime of c equals f of b minus f of a over b minus a. Now, to really understand how the formula will be used, let's go over an example problem, all right? So the example problem will be f of x equals x cubed plus 4x on the interval -1, 1, all right? So consider this our a, b. So to use this equation, before we obviously use the mean value theorem, we need to check if it's continuous and differentiable. For the sake of this problem, they are continuous and differentiable. Typically, most problems are continuous and differentiable if they're testing for the mean value theorem. They'll deliberately say in the first line, all right, this blank function is continuous and differentiable on interval AB. And then that's a huge sign you need to use the mean value theorem. All right, so to go ahead and use the mean value theorem formula in this, what we need to do is do f of -1, plug that into our equation that we have here, and then f of 1. So once you plug that in, it'll be 1 cubed plus 4 times 1, which is equal to 5. And then -1 cubed plus 4 times -1, which is -5. After we're given these values, let's just plug it into the equation. So once we do that, plug that in here, plug that in here, and then like b and a, right? So it's going to be 5 minus, and then in parentheses, just to make sure you guys are doing the operation correctly. So it's going to be 5 minus -5 over 1 minus -1. When you put this in your calculator or solve it mentally, that will get you 10 over 2, which is equal to 5. So that is our solution to this problem. All right. So essentially, plug in these values into this equation, and that is basically how you use the mean value theorem. All right, I hope this video was helpful. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments below. We'll be more than happy to help. Also, if you'd like to see any additional units, topics, subjects, if you want to see any additional videos, also put those in the comments below as well. Those will really help us decide, where we should go next after calculus. Other than that, thank you for listening and have a good day.